every 10 or 15 years, a film is produced that is so overwhelming, so forceful in its impact, that it becomes deeply embedded in the mind.
Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
What's up, everybody? This is Jeff.
And Ben.
From Toking with the Dead.
And Still Toking With.
And Still Toking With. Still Toking With is our live show. You can catch that every Wednesday.
At 7 p.m.
Eastern.
That's
Eastern.
Yeah,
if you live in fucking California, it's got to be 3.
No, 4.
4?
Yeah. They're only 3 hours behind.
What about daylight savings?
Yeah, well, fuck that. We'll worry about that when I come.
Okay, so if you're on the West Coast, you're going to have to look up when 6 o'clock is out there compared to here.
Which would be actually 7 o'clock out there instead of here.
7 o'clock?
Yeah.
You know, before this is over, I'm gonna need a whole lot of serious therapy.
You're all fucked up today.
Another $1 for the swear jar.
I'm always fucked up. You should tune into the show and see really how fucked up I can get.
Oh, yeah.
Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
And when you do tune in, you're going to see amazing guests like this.
Hey, this is Randy West. Now, you may know me from The Price is Right or from Supermarket Sweep. And I'm here to tell you, you're listening to Still Toking With on the Dorkening Podcast Network.
Hey, this is Courtney Gaines. You know me from such movies as Children of the Corn, Can't Buy Me Love, The Burbs, even Back to the Future.
Hi, it's Chris Poland, and you're listening to Still Toking With.
Hi, this is Steve Wallace from E.T. and Cujo, and you're listening to Still Toking With on the Dorkening Podcast Network.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, we're live already?
Yeah.
It's too freaking early, man.
Well, it's too early because of this guy.
Not because of me. It has nothing to do with me.
Listen, I went to bed at like 9:30.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. And I'm awake, and I'm excited, and I'm ready for day 1 of Vermont Sci-fi, Fantasy, and Horror Expo here in Essex Junction, Vermont.
Oh, we're in Vermont?
We're in Vermont.
Okay.
I don't know where you started last night, but we are in Vermont today.
Well, I woke up, so that was a good thing.
Yes, and I'm surprised. But yeah, day 1 here in Vermont, and we have a gentleman that you have seen on our show numerous times. You have seen him on the road with us numerous times. You've probably seen him on the road without us, which is, I think, the way he likes it.
On occasion.
But the one and only Mr. Bill Diamond is joining us this morning.
Well, it's good to be with you this morning.
Well,
are you awake yet? Yeah. I'm slowly waking up. As you can tell, we hung out, and he's still catching up.
He's actually still waking up.
Yes. It was a whiskey a go-go. See, what happens is when you're talking with the dead, they turn into the dead.
Just that one over there.
That one.
Yeah, that one over there. But
yeah, it's fun to be here.
Yeah, Bill was here a few years ago. I want to say you weren't here last year, but the year prior.
Right.
He loved the show so much that when they asked him to come back, he said no. I mean, yes.
Well, I wanted to know if you guys.
Yeah, he wanted to know if we were going to be here.
And then they said yes, and I'm like, okay, the rate has gone up.
The rate has gone up. So the last time he was here, he had all of his amazing stuff that he's done over the years, from with Henson and Frank Rock and Labyrinth and Prince and Pops and Puppets, and I don't want to say that word. That's a bad word.
Okay. Terrifier.
Well, that's what I was getting into. So since then, you have become the curator of the Basil Gogo.
Yes.
Is it
Foundation?
Foundation. Yeah. Which allows
we call it a legacy foundation.
Legacy
so
Foundation.
It's basically our new series, Basil Gogo's King of the Monsters, is about his involvement with famous monsters and how famous monsters changed the course. We wouldn't have shows like this if it wasn't for that magazine.
Right. You know, so he has a lot of prints, lithographs, some original pieces. No, not original, but signed.
Yes.
Actually signed, numbered pieces that's on the tour with him this year. So check those out. I mean, bring your checkbook. It goes to a good cause.
goes to we put it all back into the program
to the foundation.
We put it all back into making the shows so that they can see where he came from, what Forey Ackerman did, what Jim Warren did, and all the actors, how it influenced, people like Steven Spielberg and Rick Baker and many, many, many other people.
Nice.
Even Rob Zombie.
If you're unfamiliar with who Basil is, just
Google him.
Just Google him. You will recognize the artwork immediately.
Yes. He did 50 covers on that magazine. It really changed the course of how the monsters at that time were seen, because they were only seen in black and white. And then his brilliant colors drew you right. You went to the magazine. He drew you in. Forey kept you there with the writing, and Jim Warren delivered it, being the publisher. So it was really quite a team, and how they had influenced people that now collect monster stuff, because Forey was the first original collector of his time, Mr. Sci, and he coined the word sci-fi.
Right.
Because it used to be science fiction, and then he coined it to sci-fi, like high five.
Yeah.
So he called it sci-fi, and that's why we have that, all because of those men.
And now we have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we have Wi-Fi. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have Wi-Fi. Leave it to you. Are you awake yet?
I'm getting there.
He did. Oh,
but he also, since the last time he was here, worked on the smash hit Terrifier 3, which in itself was probably an amazing thing.
It was. I mean, it was great to be able to create a world for Art the Clown.
Right.
I was a associate producer, but my job was to create this whole Christmas world that Art was going to be in. So we have a lot of the original props from that have been, we've been getting back out to the fans to buy a prop. But we bring a lot of the set pieces around that came from that movie. And they get a chance to see it. It's amazing how because he's the new Freddy Krueger, the new
Jason
of our time.
Right. So, folks, I mean, if you got nothing to do, or if you got something to do, doesn't really matter. We're here today. We're here tomorrow. 10 to 5.
10 to 5 both days.
10 to 5 both days. You can come down, meet Mr. Diamond, check out the Basil exhibit that he has, purchase yourself something nice. Check out the Terrifier exhibit that he has, purchase something nice, or
come down and visit you guys.
Nice.
Come down and see you guys.
Come down and see us. Issue 6 is now out and available.
Yep. Issue 6 is out.
It really
if you don't have issue 6, you can come pick that up. We'll sign it for free, and then you can take it over to Mr. Diamond, because he has a centerfold spread in there.
There you go.
He's not naked, so don't worry about it.
No, but you can see these two guys in the centerfold. Maybe you don't want to.
But he'll sign it for you. And I mean, we're excited to be back here. We're excited to have Bill back here with us on the road. But this is not Bill Diamond on the road. You'll have to watch for that later. That's a whole different thing.
That's a whole nother show. You can do that on our Bill BDP Plus channel.
Yep, the BDP Plus channel. You can add it on your smart TV, your dumb TV, your Roku TV.
Yep. So see all our adventures plus the new Basil series.
Right. So, but before we let you go back to your booth, because I know the doors are open, people are going to be coming in. They're going to want to see the great one, and then they'll come next door to see you.
That's right. Go see Brett.
Wagner.
Go see Leatherface himself.
Yeah. What's coming down the line for Mr. Diamond?
Well, we have a new series called Eerie and Creepy. Remember the Eerie and Creepy comic books and again, that's Warren Publishing that put out Famous Monsters, put out Vampirilla. But before that, they did Eerie and Creepy. So that's a series. We built 2 of the characters, Eerie and Creepy, that are the hosts. And we're doing 3 episodes of it now and getting it out there. So it's a lot of fun. We just bring the cartoon, the comic strip to life and tell you these wonderful little stories.
Kind of like you did with us.
Yeah, so it's eerie and it's creepy. They've never been put together. We're separate magazines. So Eerie then hosts one and Creepy hosts the other, and you can go on their on the stories that are coming out of that magazine.
Nice.
He didn't bring us to life. Every time I see this dude, he's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I can tell. Look at you. Your hair's sticking up. You forgot to shave.
Oh, yeah, I know. There was no shave, and I was afraid I'd cut something.
But yeah, folks, day one, Vermont Sci-Fi, Fantasy, and Horror Expo here in Essex Junction, Vermont. There's a lot of cool vendors. You got the Ghostbusters over there. You got the Ghostbusters over there.
And the Ghostbusters over there.
And
they're all over the place.
Jeff Witham's here with his traveling Ouija board museum. Definitely an eye catcher to check out. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you're not here, then
you're not having fun.
Sucks to be you, apparently.
That's right.
So we'll be back off and on all weekend with other guests and other people, and
we'll see you all here.
Other
in
stuff.
Vermont.
Right?
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
What's going on, everybody? Day two, Vermont Sci-Fi, Fantasy, and Horror Expo.
It's too fucking early to be live, dude.
It's never too early to be live. It's too early to be loud.
What day of the week is it? Sunday.
Yesterday.
Okay, good.
It's one of the ones that ends in Y.
I'll take your word for that.
I think it is. But yeah, like I said, day two here in Essex Junction, Vermont. If you were watching yesterday, you saw some cool people on here. But we wanted to grab somebody that kind of hides behind the scene a little bit. And he's the mastermind, the puppet master, as we call him, for this amazing event and multiple other ones here in Essex Junction.
What do you do, 7, 6? So we just scheduled 9 for 2027.
9.
Wow.
So 9 events.
I'm going to lose my hair. My beard's going to go white. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Doesn't that happen with marriage?
Yeah, never mind.
But Mr. Jeff Folb, the mastermind here. So how you doing this morning?
Like I said, what day of the week is it?
Right.
I'm doing okay. The show's doing fantastic. You guys, as always, are doing great.
Little hesitation
there because he wasn't sure. He was like, wait a minute, I'm sitting between them. I better compliment him.
Right.
Better be nice.
You know, this is what, year 5?
No, year 7 for this one.
For this show?
And the amazing thing is the summer of the Vermont Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
Year 10.
Holy shit.
I figured out the other day we're up to 50 shows in 10 years.
Wow.
The idiot that puts these on.
That would be you, right?
Oh, wait, that's me. I'm an idiot for putting these on. Yes. 50 shows in 10 years.
Wow.
And year 1 was one show.
Right.
It was just the fair.
Right.
This is the 7th year of this one.
Wow. Has it really been? Wow.
Yeah.
But yet last year you took a bigger step and you added the horror element to your sci-fi fantasy.
And with that, really started inviting not including you guys, started inviting guests. Celebrity style guests.
Yeah. Bigger celebrity style.
Yes.
We should say.
Yes.
Real celebrity style guests.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. People actually want to see on video or something. And then bumped it up again this year.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean the show's growing. I don't know. I don't want to brag and go like, okay, we're growing in numbers and doubling in numbers. It's Vermont. We have a limited amount of population. We draw a little bit out of state. I think we're pretty comfortable in our physical size, but we're certainly growing in what we're bringing in and giving to the local population as far as meeting people and we got a subway car over here and all kinds of things. So the show's definitely growing.
Yeah, and I noticed this year you're starting to pull vendors from other states. You know, like Deadly Grounds is here for the first time. They're out of Connecticut. If you watch our show and you watch this network, you know who Deadly Grounds is because they sponsor the Dorkening Network.
Without a doubt, it's you do shows for a couple of years. You do multiple shows. We don't have this, we don't have that. Maybe we don't have as many collectible stores and vendors in Vermont. Okay, can I bring them now that we're in year 7 and that we've got a draw to the show? Can I bring in some people from Connecticut, from Boston, wherever? Again, to kind of, hey, Vermonters. You may not be traveling. You don't want to go to Boston, whatever. Let's bring it here.
Yeah.
And still give you access to it.
You got a very good mix of vendors too.
Yeah, and crafters, vendors, entertainers, authors, artists. I mean, I can go through the whole list.
Just check out their website.
We can't. I don't want to keep hyping on the size of Vermont, but I can't do a horror show and then do an author show and then do a sci-fi show.
No, combine them. It's better.
Combine them, and so we can have 150 participants and have an artist and author alley over there, and the Ecto over here, and the 802 Ghostbusters, and Bruce and Claudia from Babylon 5, and
Brett Wagner,
and you
Bill
guys,
Diamond.
and Bill Diamond, and the crafters, and the card dealers, and the game creators, and the comic and bring them all here so that the local population can kind of get everything. The buffet of genres.
I like that. The buffet of genres.
Yeah, I like that.
All in one whack.
All in one whack. Well, yeah. If we want to go home mafia style, all in one whack.
So it is. It is like a buffet of everything, because you even have paranormal.
Well, and that's gotten huge. I mean, between Adam Berry and the SVC, I know you had my buddy Jack on.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, me too. I should have grabbed the other guy, the one that was involved with Skinwalker Ranch.
But I told him to delete the video, but
that's fine. Yeah,
I tried. It came back.
Or we can do a voiceover, maybe. I'll do a voiceover for Jack. But again, that's even for my wife Debbie. She was like, "Oh, Adam Berry, Ghost Hunters and with Kindred Spirits and everything." She's like, "It'd be great if we can get him." And I'm like, "Okay, contact them." And I'm one of those people that people are like, "How do you do these things?" You ask. And if somebody says no or can't do it, okay, they can't do it. But sometimes you get lucky. In this case, he was available. He came up first time in Vermont, and he's having a great show. And people normally in Vermont are not going to get to meet somebody like him.
Right, and that's how we got involved with you. I reached out and I said, "Hey, this is who we are," and you said, "I've heard of you." And we said, "Well, let's work something here."
And I believe we're on the back of episodes or and.
You're on the back of
After a few years of working together and watching you build, and you're doing it right as far as promoters and shows. You didn't just go out and blow your wad on one shot. You built a little bit, a little bit more, and now in year 7, you're in 2 fucking buildings instead of 1.
3.
Where's the third?
All the way down.
All the way down where the food and panel rooms and gaming is.
Oh, that's another building.
Oh. We've got like 80,000 square feet of space.
I thought you just did that to make me fucking walk all the way to panel room C.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of this shit you put too far away.
I'll get you guys segways next year.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, at your guys' age, maybe we'll just get scooters. Yeah, little motorized scooters. You guys do scooter rentals? No, it's just for these guys.
Yeah, right.
That's okay. I'll be in one too.
Fuck that. Give me a golf cart.
Summer Renaissance Fair, I rent like 5 golf carts so we can drive around and
actually
jousting them.
And I had the pleasure of bringing my family up. Speaking of the Summer Renaissance Fair last year, and I was blown away.
We're blown away.
I was like, holy crap! And now I got to come again this year because you have a special guest coming. From what I hear,
again, it was one of those. I wonder if I ask and they'll say yes, and they won't say yes, and they said yes. So. Whether you're a fan as a Rennie or maybe Stage Combat or something else, the Highlander, Duncan MacLeod, Adrian Paul from the TV series, will be joining us at the 10th annual Vermont Renaissance Fair this year.
No offense to Adrian, but Christopher Lambert is still my guy when it comes to Highlander. Sorry, I'm the movie guy.
Yes, but by the 5th movie, I didn't think there was more than one. Only one. There was only one, and it wasn't Christopher Lambert.
Right.
But so Adrian Paul will be here teaching 3 or 4 stage combat classes a day, both days, as well as being here as a guest for autographs and everything else.
Nice.
So let's face it, you don't have to be a Lord of the Rings fan or something to come to the Ren Fair.
Right.
But if you're coming to the Ren Fair, you probably know who Adrian Paul is.
Right.
And where can people find out that?
So all of the information for all of our shows is on the website at vtgatherings.com.
Right.
As well as we have, 7, 8 Facebook pages now.
Yeah, basically one for each event.
One for each event. Yep. But the website has scheduling, information, tickets, separate tickets for like his sword classes and things, videos, pictures, might even be pictures of these guys. I mean, I'll probably talk to people and have those taken off.
Those got blurred.
Yeah, those got blurred. They're really small. But yeah, more information. We schedule out basically a year, so you can plan all of 26, and probably by the time we get to the summer fair, I'll have all of 27 schedule out.
Right.
Because I have lots of free time and nothing
Sure
to do.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start a radio show. No, how about a podcast? Yeah, that's it.
Go for it. In all your free time.
In all my free time.
So make sure you check out VT Gatherings, folks. I mean, we've only mentioned the Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror Expo. Like I said, day 2, we're here 10 to 5. Even if you got something to do, just get off your couch, get off your ass, come down here.
I had a buddy of mine from Massachusetts drive 4.5 hours up yesterday.
Yep.
Got here at 3:30, walked around for an hour real quick, got some signatures, and then drove his ass back home.
Yes.
I can't drive that far.
But what we're saying is that there's no excuse.
No.
Right. There's no excuse.
Hey, we're not even open yet.
No,
so
that's why
get in your car.
Get in your car. Getting here.
That's true. Get in your car now. Get here for right after we open. We're going to be here till 5. There's currently no lines for the guests for autographs
because you're not open yet.
Well, if the show was open,
you got to point out those things, don't you?
Right, right. But if the show was open, we wouldn't have had the pleasure of grabbing you and getting you on live.
You keep using that word.
The pleasure?
Yeah.
Well, because it is a pleasure. You're a good guy. I mean,
thank you.
We've dealt with a lot of promoters over there, and most of them are good people.
They're just so busy.
But once the show starts,
it's all over.
The puppet master disappears.
The man behind the curtain.
Yes, he becomes.
And I literally have a curtain in front of my office,
so nobody can see you.
Exactly.
I mean, we know where the office is.
I don't want anybody to see me sleeping in there
for the right price. So we mentioned 2 of the shows. You have the Ren Fair, which is summer and winter, correct?
So 2 different. So
yes.
So right now we're looking at. I'll go into 2027 would be the Winter Renaissance Fair indoors.
Yep.
It is Vermont, which is a scaled down version of the Summer Renaissance Fair without the horses, basically in the equestrian. It's tough to joust on concrete. Then we have the Spring Market, which is our kind of our give back to some of our crafters and artisans.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go into Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror and whatever else we add to it for next year. Then we're going to be adding the new Power Sports Expo, which is okay. Yep, I did the wrong thing here. I didn't shut off my phone, and there you go. Okay, I did the bad thing when you're on radio or podcast. Power Sports Expo, which will be motorcycles, ATVs, quads, jet skis. Again, a show that nobody else is doing here.
Right.
Into the Summer Renaissance Fair, which at that point for next year will be the 11th annual.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go into Psychic Expo, small niche market, and oh my God, are those people dedicated?
Oh, yeah.
They will come and spend a day and readings and workshops and great show. Then we're going to add the new Crafters Expo. So instead of a craft show, we're not going to sell any finished crafts. It's going to be the equipment and the supplies and the training to learn how to make the crafts. So whether you're a professional, whether you're a professional, whether you're a hobbyist, a kid, a retiree. I mean, it's Vermont. You want something to do in the winter. You want a hobby. All the stores are closing. Your Joann's is gone, whatever.
Right.
A chance to come, get handsy on, get touchy-feely.
That's a cool
talk
idea.
to people. Again, filling a niche.
Handsy on and touchy-feely.
Handsy on and touchy-feely. What do you think I do in the office when...
Well, you got handsy on, touchy-feely.
Exactly. And then
that's why the curtain's there.
Wow. And then the holiday market, which is an awesome show because it's Christmas time.
Yep.
People are buying gifts for others, which is great.
Yep.
But the neat thing we get to do is we get to bring in maybe 20 or 25% of those crafters and artisans are from Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror or the Ren Fair, so that people who aren't patrons of those shows
have the opportunity.
So grandma and grandpa come down, they've never been to the other shows, and they get to see something that maybe we normally have here and go, oh my God, Jimmy would love that.
Right.
And buy something that they wouldn't normally see at a holiday craft show or, God forbid, in the store or on Amazon, whatever. So that's neat, and it gives, again, our crafters and artisans a chance to kind of have a good Christmas.
Yeah. So I mean, and this is why I said the puppet master or, the mastermind, because you've kind of covered all these genres with your shows.
Okay, let's face it. We moved back to Vermont years ago, over a decade ago, and I didn't want to travel anymore. So I'd rather bring the shows here. And I guess Vermonters agree because here we are 10 years later, 50 shows in, and things are going well.
I mean, I was impressed the first time we were here, and
I was impressed the first time you guys were here.
And now after quite a few ventures here, it just keeps getting better and better and better.
And you know, that's as much as yes, it's me and not sleeping and hiding. It's you guys, and it's the help you guys have given us, and everyone. It's the fact that you know we have guests like this that are willing to come to Vermont and do a small show. That we have the out of state stores and crafters and authors that want to come up and are we a huge moneymaker? We're not New York City Comic Con, we're not San Diego Comic Con, we're not even a PAX in Boston or something. But
it's more personable though.
It's more personable, and they know it's a target market that's not otherwise getting satisfied.
Right.
It's if I go to them, we all win.
Yeah.
And so I think that's kind of our philosophy is we'll bring it here to Vermonters. And granted, we get people from out of other states too, but especially to Vermonters.
Right.
It's not easy to get from here to there.
No.
Vermont's in Canada, right?
Almost. We are not far from the border. But you think about New England, I can get anywhere in New England in 3 hours. Well, yeah, technically I can get to Vermont in 3 hours from anywhere. I might not be able to get to Vermont where everyone lives, the Burlington area,
right?
In 3 hours. So by bringing even this small kind of samples, the buffet of everything here, we put smiles on people's faces.
It's just a beautiful state.
Yeah,
well, except for mud season, which lasts from like January to December. But yes, it is. When the summertime when it's green, for me the wintertime when it's white, the people.
That's when you blend in.
Yeah, there's no color here. There's wearing camouflage now. That's just a beard. But I will say for public knowledge, I would like some more ethnic food. Okay, so a good Jewish deli up here would be nice. But that's me. But yeah, it's a great state. It's a great environment, great people. So the ability for us to make a living putting smiles on their faces while supporting for all of our shows probably 800 small mom and pop businesses.
Yeah.
I mean, most of these crafters and artisans do not have brick and mortar stores.
No.
If they're not doing a show, they're not selling their wares.
And they're not making their money.
So that kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Excuse me. The better they do, the more shows they do, the more the patrons get to enjoy it.
Right. Nice. So, folks, we are we got about a half hour before the doors open. I know Mr. Folb has a ton of crap that he has to get done before that, but it is day 2, 10 to 5, Essex Junction, Vermont, Pearl Street. Just look for the fairgrounds, man. You can't miss it. I mean, literally, you cannot miss
Champlain Valley Exposition, VTGatherings.com.
Yep.
Look for the long line of people in strange costumes.
Well, that's at Dunkin' Donuts.
It's across the street.
Right. Oh, right. There you go. So
Come on down.
Couch, come on down.
Or up, depending on which way you're going.
Or up.
Over,
right?
Down, up.
Left, right,
yeah.
up, down.
Just don't go too far up because then you hit Canada.
Well, yeah. And if you hit Canada, they're not going to let you in anyway.
And they don't have any fun, so,
No.
Yeah.
Bring them some maple candy. They'll be fine. Oh, no, wait. It would be maple beer.
Yeah.
So we're going to be here all day, off and on, jumping on live, signing autographs. Looks like Mr. Diamond's crew just finally rolled in. So apparently they must have gone to bed at a reasonable time.
2.
Oh, yeah, 2 a.m.
I know Brett's already here. Brett Wagner,
Brett
Leatherface. I think I just saw Adam.
Yeah.
I know Bruce and Claudia are on their way.
Things are starting to pop.
Things are starting to pop. Day 2.
Get down here. And
we will see you there.
We'll be back. Bye. Peace. What's going on, everybody?
We're doing this again?
Day 1. Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror. Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy and Horror Expo. I thought, Jeff Folb has so many fucking shows that, like, it could have been, like, Renaissance Fair, Sci-Fi. I'm all fucking sorry, Jeff. Love you anyways, buddy. But, yeah, day 1, we're wrapping it up here today. It's a little after 3. We're hitting 5. And like I said earlier, Mr. Holman finally joined us.
Well, I've been here. I just
Well, he's been here.
My
but,
eyes can focus.
yeah, but if he looks straight at the camera, folks, you can see his hair goes like he looks like the fucking heat miser. Yeah, that's how you can tell he had a good night last night. But anyway, no, we've been bringing you all kinds of guests today, and these gentlemen have been sitting right behind us all day talking shit. And we figured, we'd reach the curtain, grab him by the scruff of the neck, bring him over here. Yeah.
Could grab my hair.
Look at the size of him compared to me. I mean, this dude would fucking squash me like Bigfoot. Oh, wait, Bigfoot? That's kind of a paranormal thing, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so
Not really.
So, with us now,
It's a cryptid.
we've got Jack V from SVC Explorers of the Unknown.
Yep.
Located out of
New York.
New York.
Yep.
Sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
Don't
hold it against us.
Go Bruins.
I'm a Bruins fan.
He's not from New York then. No, in all seriousness, good guys. They do some cool shit, like shit that I like. I can tell you that. But just another one of the faces that you'd see here at the expo. So tell us a little bit about SVC, what you guys do.
So we travel around, not just upstate New York, but the Northeast. We go after paranormal stories, encrypted stories, and try to see if there's anything historical that matches up with the paranormal stories that we hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Right I know he's like right to the fucking point. He would be a very boring 1 hour interview.
Right. So
you'd have to ask him 40 questions.
So I got I live about a mile.
Okay.
From the Bridgewater Triangle.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you've heard of it?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever been there?
I have not.
Oh, you should go.
I want to go. It's actually on my bucket list.
Oh, it is?
It is.
Let me know. You can stay right at my house.
So
sounds good.
So with the paranormal, we're just going to call it paranormal because paranormal kind of encompasses everything.
Yeah.
That's in that realm.
Yep.
And you guys being from New York, we did a lot of filming in Cornwall on the Hudson, New York.
Okay.
And as you come up 89, it's 89, right? Did we take? 84.
Okay.
We came 89 here. I don't know, fucking too many numbers, man. Can we just call it a highway, please?
Yeah, you can't count past 10 anyways.
You can kiss my ass. So as we go up 84 in upper state New York, there's off to the left is the penitentiary.
Yes. Yep.
And in front of the penitentiary is this fucking really insane looking brick building.
Yes.
It is part of the penitentiary, but I was told it could have been like an insane asylum like many years ago. Is there any I want to this is my I want to know.
There is one in Ogdensburg, New York. It's up right off of once you get off 87. You take a left and you're going towards like if you're heading west. There is an old abandoned insane asylum from the 1800s that is actually being torn down. It's also part of the prison, and we tried to.
Ghosts gonna go?
That's a good question.
That down.
I think they'll still remain. It's going to be a haunted Starbucks or something, at that point.
Right.
But yeah, there's actually a cemetery right across the road that has 3,000 unmarked graves from that psychiatric unit.
Wow.
So there's a lot of activity there.
Nice. I've never personally had an experience to go out. Let me rephrase this. Slow the fuck down. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Too many Red Bulls. Sorry. I've never had the experience to go out with a crew.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had paranormal experiences like we talked about where it's, seeing apparitions of my grandmother sitting at the end of my bed. And when my dad passed, same type of thing. What's one of the coolest? Because we can't call it scary to guys like you, because it's really not scary.
Oh, it can definitely be scary. There's times I've called my sanity into question.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what am I doing with my life right now?
Right.
Probably the scariest or most interesting. I did a cave in Pennsylvania. It's about an hour outside of Gettysburg. It's a 3 million year old cave, and the only way to get into it is through the basement of an old farmhouse. So I was about a mile and a half down by myself doing an EVP session, and as I that comes in from behind me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that's it. Because, I'm down there by myself. There's no way out of there.
Now, did you debunk that because it was your stomach growling because you were hungry? Or
It probably could have been. That's a good point.
You probably farted or something.
Oh, it's the grumble before the fart.
You know what? That's a fair point.
Is
that why I smelled sulfur?
That could be. Just don't light a fucking match. And this is the style of show that we do, folks. I mean, we take the stuff serious, not as serious as these gentlemen do, but you got to joke around a little bit because that's what makes life fun.
Exactly.
You know, is there any place that you guys haven't? What's the word I'm looking for?
Haven't investigated?
Yeah, I was looking for another word because investigated is just kind of like. But yeah, that you guys would like to.
Yeah, there's Waverly Hills Sanatorium out in Louisville, Kentucky. That's one that I was supposed to go years ago. Car broke down, but I really, really want to go there. Just feel drawn to that building.
Yeah. That's one that if you follow the paranormal compass, that you've seen on some big shows.
Oh, huge, yeah.
You know, I mean, I believe Ghost Hunters was out there.
Oh, yeah.
And like their second or third season.
Yeah.
And I bring up that because that's where I started getting into paranormal was watching that. I'm like, these guys are fucked in the head. I love it.
Yeah,
I want to hang out with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And my wife's like, you can go do that. Have fun.
Just don't bring it home.
Wow. So, funny story.
When they attach to you, they're kind of screwed.
Basically, we've had stuff follow us home where we've had things mess with us.
I bet.
You have to get rid of them. You have to bless the house, and we've had some times. I actually owned a piece of the Amityville house.
Oh, nice.
And that I had to donate to actually Zach Bacon's museum from Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
Reached out to me. They wanted it, and it ended up going to John Brigman from my team. He has a huge collection of haunted items.
Nice. So, being here paranormal, you must know Jeff Witham, the Ouija board?
Yes.
All right, so last year he kicked off his first ever event in Maine where he had Annabelle.
Oh, wow.
The actual Annabelle.
Nice.
So it was its own separate thing. You had to pay separately, but on Sunday morning, they grabbed 40 people, let's just say.
Okay.
Mostly us invited guests and a few others that they wanted to. And we got to go up and do pictures with Annabelle. You know, they had it cordoned off. So after the pictures, I'm telling you the story because you'll actually appreciate this. He gets a phone call and shows somebody the picture. And they say, "There's a face behind me."
Oh no!
In my picture,
inside the case.
Inside the case, and then you pull up his picture, and there's no face.
There's nothing.
You pull up mine, and there's a face.
And we literally took the pictures like 15 seconds.
Yeah, within
apart.
seconds.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
because he went up, I took the picture. Then I went up, he took the picture.
So he calls his wife and tells his wife that we just got pictures with Annabelle and stuff. And it was a few minutes later, she calls you back. Their coffee pot exploded in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right? So now, mind you, mine's the one that has the face.
Yeah.
And his doesn't. So I went through approximately 70 pictures that people posted of Annabelle with them. There was 3 people that had a face. Me being one of them.
And it was in different spots.
Yeah, it was in different spots. Same side, same side of the case. But one was here, one was down under the arm, because it was all depending on how you were standing.
That's crazy.
But it was there. So everybody's like, I'm like, well, the face appeared because we're already fucking evil enough. It couldn't attach. It attached to everybody else because nothing bad happened after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The coffee pot thing, that was true.
Yeah, and there was something else that happened.
That's insane.
Yeah, there was actually
skid marks or something, maybe. I don't know.
No, that's regular.
Oh, that just happens anyway.
It's Saturday.
Nothing special about that.
Oh, man.
No, you're right. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, there was something else. It wasn't like super insane, but it was like bad luck.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Well, right after we had the picture taken with Annabelle, we went back down into
the convention.
Danny Perez.
Yeah,
okay.
Danny Perez.
Yeah, he had the coffin out there.
Yeah.
So we get in the coffin, have our picture taken. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then we posted, first we did this with Annabelle and the Conjuring mirror.
Right.
And then we did this.
Jeez.
It was funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What got you into the paranormal? There had to have been something.
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, I actually had what they call a shadow demon attack me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was great. I was 8 years old. I woke up about 1 o'clock in the morning to something tapping on my window and looked out, and I couldn't move. I had actually sleep paralysis in a way.
Yep.
I wasn't able
to me. It ended up being my wife.
Oh, well, that makes
Middle of the night.
Sorry. You want holy water? We got some next door.
Holy water. How do you put holes in water?
Drill it. You boiled the hell out of it?
See, folks, I was trying to be serious. And give Jack, like, some credibility, because honestly,
No, I believe in all that stuff.
I mean, I believe in the paranormal. I believe in a lot of the encompassed within that paranormal realm. But there's a lot of people out there that are like, you're full of shit.
Yep.
It was a fucking creaky pipe.
Oh, yeah.
Your cousin farted in the next room, dude. It's not real.
That's what the growl was.
Those people I kind of want to grab and bring to someplace like
Waverly Hills.
Hills, and just leave them for a night.
Yeah.
With nothing.
I think
Not
an
even
hour.
EVP.
Hour would be enough, probably.
Oh, no. Because they're such skeptics. They got to stay the fucking night.
That's fair. That's fair.
So when you come back the next morning, hey, you got skid marks.
See, the thing that really got us was Hinsdale House. I don't know if you've ever heard of Hinsdale House.
I've heard of a lot of them. Placing them is like me placing faces.
No, that's fair.
Because I'm old and fucking senile. I deal with it.
Hinsdale House was actually investigated by Ed and Lorraine Warren back in 1970.
Okay, yep.
And we stayed the night in it. Actually, we slept in the living room. The guy that owns it is Dan Klaus, really nice guy. We stayed the night, and we had a GoPro aimed towards the mirror where the haunted dolls are. They have a whole little section with the haunted dolls. And next thing you know, there's a person walking past the mirror. Nobody was up at that point at night. Like, everybody was totally away from it.
So you've been able to catch.
We've caught some pretty crazy.
Pretty cool shit.
Yeah. I always say to people, ghost hunting is 95% of the time sitting in the dark talking to yourself. The other 5% is the stuff you can't explain.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
So.
And then there's sometimes where you actually hear something and you go, yeah, I fucking heard that. I'm getting out. Don't worry.
Yeah, we've had a couple of those.
That happens to me when I'm in the bathroom sometimes. It's just unexplained.
More fiber.
More fiber?
More fiber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that eat your fiber.
Fiber optic?
Holy shit.
You can't have us on a show, I don't think.
Oh, no. This is a great show. I mean, I'm going to get tons of fucking hate mail from real paranormal investigators that are super serious. There's some out there. I mean, they're out there. They're out there.
The thing is, as a social media influencer, you're always going to get hate mail no matter what you do.
Well, that's because we're doing it right. It's that simple.
Yep.
It's just nice to see somebody that can joke around,
and
not be like,
you gotta have fun.
Dude, are you really ragging on what I do? No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not ragging on what you do because I believe in it.
To be a good investigator, you have to be a skeptic and a believer. You can't just be 100%, I heard something in the other room, must be a ghost. You have to be skeptical. You have to look at it in a scientific way.
It's exactly, and try to debunk it.
Exactly.
Until you get to the point where you say, I've exhausted everything.
Yep.
There is no other explanation.
Exactly.
Yep. So why the fuck did I say yes? Or I do? It must have been love.
Yep, must have been.
Sean just arrived.
All right, yeah. So what's next for SVC?
We're actually working on a pilot episode right now for a couple networks. And we are going through a story about Joseph Bonaparte, who's Napoleon's brother, where we're actually going after it's stolen royal Spanish treasure. And there's ghost lore around it. There's cryptid lore around it. It's going to be big. We're working on that right now.
That sounds cool.
Well, when it's funded, let me know, because I'd love to sit in your suitcase.
Sounds good,
I
man.
mean, I'm sure I could fit right in it. Nobody would ever know.
It's perfect.
Like, I could actually fit in one of your fucking shoes.
Most likely. It's a 14.
But we want to thank you for taking time out of your so busy afternoon here at Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror Expo.
Right. And we will be doing it all over again tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if we find somebody else interesting today in the next 45 minutes, which I doubt will happen, because I'm just too fucking lazy, folks. I'm not going to lie. Jeff has rubbed off on me today.
Wait a minute. Careful how you word that.
Yeah, that's why I thought about that.
I wasn't saying anything.
He was super sleepy this morning. I think it rubbed off. I'm super sleepy this afternoon. So, but with that being said, we want to thank Jack from SVC for hanging out for a few minutes. chatting a little bit about paranormal. If you're interested, check them out. You guys have a YouTube channel or something you want to plug?
Yeah, we have YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It's SVC Explorers of the Unknown.
Make sure you check them out. And check them out at other conventions. You got other conventions coming up you want to
We're
plug?
working on trying to get into some new ones. This is the only one we have right now this year.
Fucking book them. What, you crazy? Get them.
We even have Evan B. Stone that comes with us. He's our director of photography. He works with Josh Gates. He's worked with Adam Berry, Ghost Hunters, Ghost Advent. He's done Skinwalker Ranch, Finding Bigfoot. He's right behind us. That's the guy sitting on the end.
Well, that looks like a big fucking thing. I don't know what that is.
Let's have it on the computer. You could have got him and you got me.
No,
sorry, guys.
No, we're gonna save Evan for a real show.
There you go.
But in all seriousness, we're here till 5 o'clock tonight, 10 to 5 tomorrow. You'll see people like Jack, like us, like other interviews that we've already done today. Yeah, stick around. We'll be back at some point. All right, peace. What's going on, man? We're back. Unfortunately. But fortunately,
Right.
Day 2, Vermont Sci-Fi, Fantasy, and Horror Expo. Man, I love Jeff Folb and his wife. I love Deb more than I love Jeff, just because she'll kick my ass. But I hope he doesn't add anything else to this show. I mean, because it'd be really hard to explain that. It'd be like 45 minutes of intro.
Well, what else can you add?
Paranormal.
Well,
comic.
Well, that's
no, it's not part of it.
Huh.
But anyway, here we are.
I'll
Day
go with
2.
porn.
Day 2. We still have about just under 4 hours left here in Essex Junction, and I guess we were told we had to do another interview, so we looked around. We just grabbed some dude out of the crowd. Said, "Get over here. We're going to talk to you." No, just shit. So we got Jason Howard.
Jason Howard, yeah.
From Upstate New York Entertainment.
Yeah, it says it right
What
there.
the hell is Upstate New York Entertainment?
We are a celebrity car company out of upstate New York.
Well, a celebrity car company.
I didn't know cars could get to celebrity status.
Well, shit, yeah. Just because you can't doesn't mean the cars can't.
Well, hey,
Sometimes the cars are more famous than the movies.
Well, yeah, true that.
That is true.
I
That
mean,
is true.
I mean, you think of Ghostbusters, you think of the four guys, or you think of the Ecto. You
Right.
think of Back to the Future. Do you think of Michael J. Fox, or do you think of the DeLorean?
Right? Think of the Dukes of Hazzard. What do you think of? Daisy.
Daisy.
And then the General Lee.
And then the General Lee. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so you guys are here set up. They're right across from us. I was trying to get pictures so that I could upload them on the computer, but I left my cord at home, so we're using Jeff's computer, which means none of my shit's on here.
I can fuck everybody up. Just
Yeah,
turn
you
the
can.
camera
Go ahead,
around.
turn the camera on. Give them a little shot. We can continue to talk. So you guys actually have
An Ecto 1.
an Ecto 1.
Yep.
It was, from what I understand, actually film used.
Parts of it were film used. I was able to get pieces of some of the stunt cars that were before it was scrapped.
Very cool. Very cool.
Okay, that's enough. You got to come see it in person.
That's right. You got to come. Now everybody sees your fucking top of your head. That good? Works for me.
Okay.
You can turn it more that way and cut the last chair out of the frame. But so you guys travel around to events with various cars.
Yes. We have
So-
over 30 cars in our repertoire.
Holy shit.
So
30 cars.
30 different cars. I myself probably have about 5 or 6. My partners have 2 or 3. So
what do you personally have?
Pee-wee's bike, the Ghostbuster car.
Pee-wee's bike is my car.
Well,
It's a mobile vehicle.
Okay.
It's
all
still
right.
one of those things that, when you think of Pee Wee Herman, you're going to think of that bike.
Yeah.
Right.
So Pee Wee's bike, the hearse that belonged to Joey Garcia before he passed, the hearse that was Rob Zombie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I've got quite the collection.
So you like hearses?
I started out with hearses about
Wow.
15 years ago.
No kidding. Have you talked to
Deadly Grouse?
Jeff Witham, the guy that's got the Ouija board museum here?
I didn't talk to him. No.
You should talk to him because he's doing he does a show in Maine, but he's doing something with hearses this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a hearse,
He's got as many people bringing hearse
Yeah.
as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I know there's a hearse con in Colorado every year.
Right.
So it's June.
Yeah. Something along those lines. But yeah, that would be a cool fit. You know?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
what else? What else?
Well, I'm reading from here. So you guys do like themed weddings, corporate events. That's all part of you, I would assume, right?
Yeah, that's all part of
Okay.
it. We're
Promotions, private events.
We do
conventions.
professional photography. So we travel from Maine to Florida. We've been as far west as Colorado. We go and we bring smiles to the people. And we don't just bring like a car. We bring an experience, because anybody could just bring a car like a car show.
Yeah.
We bring an interactive experience. So like when you bring Ghostbusters, with that car right there in particular, there's a gunner seat. They can sit on the gunner seat, get a pack, and become a Ghostbuster. So it makes a memory. We have the Hunger Games chariot. So when we bring the chariot, they get to choose out of the reaping bowl to see who's going to be the tribute. We have the Walking Dead wagon, where we have interactive zombies. So we try to bring an experience. We don't just bring a car and just sit there and say, "Hey, take a picture." We want to make memories. We want to be part of somebody's life, so that when they walk away, they're like, "Oh, I remember that show. I got my picture with the car."
Well, how can people find you?
We're on online, upstateNYentertainment.com. We're on Facebook, Hollywood Cars. So,
right, pretty simple.
Yeah, or Upstate Entertainment, Upstate NY Entertainment on Facebook. So.
Right. So I mean, you guys got a decent setup over there.
Thank you.
Like I said, people were day 2. We've got just about 4 hours, a little less than 4 hours. Jeff and I made it here in 4.5 hours. So if you're in the Boston, Mass area, unless you drive really fast, you won't make it this year. But there's always next year. But we want you to come down, hang out, check out stuff like the Ghostbusters cars.
We were sitting last night. I want you to.
We were sitting somewhere last night.
Well, we were having dinner last night.
Where the hell was I?
You had already gone to bed.
Oh yeah, I'm old. I go to bed early.
Explain to the people viewing this how you made that ejector seat. I'll call it.
So I used to live on a farm, and there's a hay razor that we just put on its side, and then I used a seat from a Bobcat with a boat swivel. So basically, it allows the gunner seat to oscillate inside, outside the car, just like in the movie.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. And then the car itself did not have a suicide door, so we actually fabricated a Chevy 2 hinge off a truck, and we were able to weld it on and make it so the door opens up like a suicide door in the movie.
Okay. And that car is actually made out of 3 different geared automobiles.
That is 3 different cars, yes. So the front is a 1959 Cadillac. And the center of the car is a 60, and the rear of the car is a 61.
Okay. And you did that because that's accurate.
That's accurate. Well, it's accurate to the still shot of the celebrity car that's pictured in the picture. So
I wanted to get a little bit of that history in.
So the actual car itself was a 59 Miller Meteor. To touch one of those cars, you have to have very deep pockets to your ankles.
Yeah, I would imagine.
But, there's a lot of comparable substitutes, and then you could actually get parts. Like I did the 59 Clip years ago. I've been holding on to parts for years, collecting parts for over 10 years, and the past 5 years, I was able to start putting things together.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I bought the car itself came from a swamp in Kingston, North Carolina. It was literally up to the doors in swamp water.
Really?
Yes.
That explains the smell.
I thought that was you.
No, I thought it was you.
But yeah, it's been a 10 to 15 year restoration on that.
Wow. It's very cool. It's pretty impressive. And I noticed you even have the drone thing on the top.
Yep, the drone dome. So I was one of the people who were involved with the creation of that.
Mm-hmm.
So that I do have the prototype at home, but that is a 3D print of the drone dome from Frozen Empire.
Well, there you go. I bet you didn't know that.
Right? So if you're looking for a cool event, if you're gonna get married and you wanna,
we've done weddings.
Yeah, exactly.
People have ridden in the car up to the wedding with the chariot. We actually had some horses pull the chariot. The bride showed up on the chariot from the Hunger Games in her wedding dress. So
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we had somebody who did a zombie themed
wedding.
Do you do
divorces?
That is coming.
Well, no,
that's the
and I'm
ejector
not
seat.
bringing that up because of what we spoke about the first night we met. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because you have the ejector seat.
Yeah,
because that would be cool as hell.
Well, when I had the one zombie hearse, I did a divorce party for a couple who celebrated the death of their marriage. It was an amicable couple. They were artists from SU, and they were getting divorced, but they were amicable, and they wanted to celebrate the death of their marriage. So they hired.
Well, I just think it would be really cool to just come riding up, have the wife probably driving the car because they get every fucking thing, and just hit the button and one, it's over.
Yeah. I'm sure my ex-wife would think that. She'd probably want me underneath it,
which most of them do.
Yeah.
But anyway, folks, some Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy Horror Expo, Day 2, Essex Junction, Vermont. So many cool things happening. There's still a ton of people. You still got all the celebrities here. Nobody bailed early to fly home. Yeah,
get your ass down here.
We want to thank Jason Howard. I was going to say it last name. I forgot what the hell I was going to say. We want to thank Jason for hanging out with us for a few minutes, telling a little bit about what they do. But I can see that there's people starting to gather over there near his setup. He does have people working the area, but I think he's more comfortable being over there, making sure that nobody.
Well, who the hell wants to sit between the two of us?
Nobody screws up his shit.
Well, there's some interesting items as well. I don't just, like I said, bring the car, bring experience, like screen use props. So there's some things hanging over there that I would encourage people to come see.
Definitely.
Very cool.
Stay tuned because, the day's not over. We might be back. We might not. We never know, just like you'll never know. So thank you, Jason.
Thank you,
It was
John.
a pleasure. And come check out the stuff. That's all I'm going to say.
Peace.
What's going on? Here we are, back again. Day 1, Vermont Sci-Fi Fantasy and Horror Expo in Essex Junction, Vermont. And Are you awake yet?
Yes, I finally woke up.
About fucking time.
Yep. It's Saturday afternoon. I made it through the morning.
I don't know how.
It is afternoon, isn't it?
It is afternoon.
It is.
Whoa.
Almost lunchtime.
And we, I'm getting hungry. Speaking of hungry, we are joined here today by an amazing artist. If you've been to Vermont, any of the shows in Vermont, this gentleman is a staple. He's an anchor.
I like that.
He is the man that likes to draw all kinds of really, really cool shit. And I mean some cool shit. If you've been to his booth, then you know. Mr. Bill Lutz.
Hey, guys. How you doing today?
Good.
Hi. There's the camera, right? Okay.
So, how's it going?
It's been good. Off and on. Little setbacks with the economy and everything.
Right.
But I'm still drawing, still working hard as I can. Still working on a graphic novel, hoping to come out. If I can get it done by next year for the next Sci-Fi Horror Con. Big, thick one.
Very nice. Ladies, it's a big, thick one.
It's a big, thick one.
I wasn't gonna say it.
It's okay. And still done a couple commissions. I just finished a Civil War commission for Michael Odette, who's doing some modeling down here at the Sci-Fi Horror Con.
Oh, nice.
With the mock-ups and everything. It's really great. Working on some other projects. Some freebies, of course, because got to keep the name going around.
Right.
And just always drawing. Like I said last time, I just love to draw constantly.
Right.
Now, people looking to have some artwork done, where can they find you?
Well, I'm on the web. I'm
in Vermont.
I'm in Vermont, but I do work all over the country, sometimes all over the planet. You can find me BillLutzDesigns.com. You can find me Bill Lutz Designs on Facebook, Bill Lutz on Facebook, Bill Lutz on Instagram. I think that's it. I'm always posting my artwork. I'm currently posting a lot of new redefined pages for my graphic novel.
And that's Lutz, right?
Lutz.
L-U-T-Z.
L-U-T-Z.
Not Putz.
Nope, not Putz, Lutz.
Lutz.
And yes, I've heard it all with my last name,
Yes.
so you can't offend me anymore.
Right? Oh, we can try like hell.
You could try, yes, I know. And always looking to do work.
my rates are still reasonable, of course, and I'm doing a lot of illustration now, as well as cartooning and comic artwork.
Nice.
And graphic design now, design logos for people
nice.
and different and business cards. I just finished up some work for a couple people here at the Sci-Fi HorrorCon.
Very cool.
And
you do posters and stuff too, right?
yes, I do. I just did the poster for Jeff Folb's Vermont Gatherings, the Sci-Fi HorrorCon, the recent one that's on my booth that
Nice.
with Bruce Boxleiter and Claudia Christian on doing for the event. I always ask Jeff, and I do this because Jeff has been really great to me with everything here in regards to Vermont Gathering. So I always give them a giant movie-sized poster.
Right. They're great people. I mean,
yeah.
This is our, I believe, fourth or fifth year doing the Vermont show.
I think this is my fifth here.
So it's our fourth.
Yeah. Because I met you guys the second time I was here.
Yes.
Right.
Well, it was just one building.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it wasn't horror or anything.
No. Last year he expanded into horror.
Which I think was a great idea.
I mean, tons and tons of vendors and unique things, and he keeps the guest list very small, 3 to 4 guests, so that you can actually have time with the guests. And there's not a lot of people. Jeff and Deb do a kick-ass show.
They are fantastic people, and they have been big supporters of my artwork and stuff. And I love doing the promotional posters and stuff. They auction them off for everybody, or they raffle them off, which is no big deal because I really love doing that.
Right.
And I'm working on the Renaissance because they have Adrian Paul coming up. So this is going to be the Renaissance will be less sword and sorcery, more sword and knights.
Yes.
But most of it's going to be Adrian Paul anyway, because he's the guest star.
Right.
And he's a sword master, from what I understand.
Yes, he is.
And I'm working on a design poster for that. And then I've heard things about what next year's sci-fi is, so I'm getting planned up for that. If it is what I think it is, there's no way I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be here for that one because I'm hearing some really good things.
So, folks, I mean, Saturday afternoon, if you got nothing to do, we're here till 5 today. We're back 10 to 5 tomorrow.
All right. I'm going to throw one thing in because these guys are fantastic, by the way. You got to come down and see their stuff, seriously. I'm also doing a raffle, guys, who want to come on down, raffle off for a free illustration. 10% of those profits are going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Do you do nudes?
No. Well, yes, I don't know. That's not true. I do nudes.
Do you do portrait?
Well, it depends what the portrait's about.
Like a person?
Yes, I've done it.
Oh, okay.
I've done it.
So look, he does that. He does everything, folks.
Everything, but I don't do porn. Sorry, guys. Don't do that.
No.
Because it's thick.
But bump. This is why I love these guys. They keep me happy when I see them every time. These two are hysterical. They are a great bunch of guys, and I'm very honored to let me do the podcast with them again. So you got to come down and see these guys too, please.
No. See, you got to come down and see people like him. You know, because without people like him, people like us can't be here doing these things. So it's just kind of that simple. Oh yeah, you see how I did that? I ducked behind it.
Yep.
Now you can't see me, right?
Yep.
And now I'm back.
Zip it. Oh,
that is actually one of the original Ziffits from Bill Dine Productions.
It's about 25 years old.
Yes, I
it's
think
about
I've
25
seen
years
it.
old.
Yes.
So there was 2 originals that he did 25, 26 years ago.
Wow, that's so cool.
And then when he got involved in illustrating in the center of the comic his own little Ziffit story that we allowed, these came out of retirement. They were some sort of weird plant that came to life, and then you kind of adopted it to like a cannabis plant, and now you can actually
I guess. I mean,
you can actually pre-order your own screen used Ziffits.
Sweet.
He will not get rid of this one or the one at his booth, but he has
I know a couple of my friends that might like that.
5 or 6 of them that he has already made.
Yep.
Then he does a little scene or 2 with them, so they're screen used, and then they're sold to the pre-order.
Right. Autographed on the base.
Yep.
Wow.
Autographed on the base, numbered.
Well, you guys just got to come on down and see everybody here.
Yeah,
you know,
there's a ton of stuff. I can't really turn the camera around right now. There's a ton of people. Like we got the Ghostbusters over
we're
here.
in a whole Ghostbusters wing.
Ghostbusters over here.
Ghostbusters over there.
I mean,
Ghostbusters everywhere.
if
Dude.
I didn't know better, I think that Vermont was haunted. Just
Well, that's a
saying.
good idea.
Well,
I've actually
there's
talked to
enough
the.
Ouija boards here to make it haunted.
Oh yes, there's a whole thing on Ouija boards. It's like
It's a museum.
graveyards of Ouija boards. It's incredible. It is. I also spoke to the Ghostbusters. They do Starlight for the Starlight Foundation. So I'm also would like, and we're in the early talks, but just donating a piece of artwork for them.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Very
Like
nice.
a movie poster, stuff like that.
Right.
I believe being an artist too, you know, you gotta give back as well as take. Well, I do like to take sometimes, but that, you know,
Hey, everybody's got to live.
We've got,
Totally.
like I said, we've got a ton of people here. We still got 4 hours left today, so there's really no excuses. I mean, Jeff and I drove here, took us just over 4 hours. So you can get up early tomorrow, come up, or if you're closer, you can just take a jaunt over, check it out.
it's an interesting fusion of science fiction, horror. You can see everybody
And
from
fantasy.
a Ghostbuster and fantasy,
Yes.
from a Ghostbuster carrying a lightsaber to someone running around with wings on their back. So come on down.
Right?
It's really fun. A lot of neat stuff.
There's even a bunny rabbit walking around with a face hugger on.
Yes,
Yep.
there's it's a live bunny rabbit.
Yes.
They got a whole. It's really cool. They have the actors from Babylon 5 down here,
Yep.
Claudia Christian and Bruce Boxleiter.
Yep. Bruce Wagner,
There's
Leatherface.
celebrity novelist David Gerald is here. If you ever know him, he's from Star Trek, Trouble with Tribbles. He's a prolific writer, really good writer. I actually had a chance to meet David Gerald when I was doing Star Trek Phase 2 a couple of years back. Really good guy. Like I said, there's Ghostbusters everywhere. It's really cool. And lightsabers galore. Lots of lightsabers.
All kinds of cool shit.
Yeah, definitely. So what are you guys planning on doing after this? I mean, what's your next event?
We will be in Pitts, just outside of
Monroeville,
Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania,
Really?
doing the Steel City Cannabis Convention Memorial Day weekend.
So nerds like me, would I fit in there?
Artists fit in everywhere. Artwork
I've got to
fits
get some
everywhere.
information from you guys because definitely that sounds like something I'd have fun
Well,
at.
the beauty about the cannabis events is they come with money. So
I
if
definitely-
your prices are your prices, just like
Mhm.
Bill.
Mhm.
But if they like it, they're gonna purchase it, or if they want a special commission,
The other
they're gonna
cool
buy
thing
it.
about that event is it's a two-sided convention center.
Yes.
And in the other side is a reptile expo,
which he owns both
at the same time.
Yes, he does both. So we actually interviewed.
We interviewed
reptiles.
a caiman gator or a caiman.
Oh my
We
gosh.
interviewed a company. that
Lizards
had
and
the
weed.
Lizards and weed. Yeah, we actually they named.
There's your next comic book.
They named the caiman after us.
Oh wow, that's
'Cause
awesome.
it had just been what's the word they use? It was rescued.
Yeah, it was
Oh
rescued.
yeah, I
Surrendered.
think I remember
It had been
we talked about
surrendered.
that last
Yeah.
year.
You know,
Yeah,
but we've
oh, wow.
interviewed a skunk. We've
Birds.
interviewed birds, snakes. You know, tegus.
Yeah, the snakes don't say too much.
No, I
No.
wouldn't think so.
I think it did say a lot.
I would
more.
say the skunk would say a lot, but it might be a little stinky, don't you think?
No, actually, they removed the
Oh, they
stink.
destinkified
Yeah,
it.
they stinkified it.
They destinkified.
And then they tried to be like cats and dogs, from what I understand.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. It was just pretty wild.
Yeah, they push it around
So-
in a baby carriage.
So I'm gonna do one more promo, guys. If you come down today and mention it's my birthday, which it is today, you get 20% off all work at my booth.
Happy birthday.
So I'm doing a big promo here. So come on down, see everybody, guys. This is incredible this time. This is really freaking cool.
Right.
I love it a lot. And I said these guys are fantastic. They got some unique approaches to comics and artwork and movies and stuff. Very great. Well, I'm not going to curse on the internet. Oh, we're not allowed to curse, are we?
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of great shit down here. You got to come see it.
Yeah, we're 18 plus, and
Yeah, yeah.
everybody that watches us knows that.
Okay.
Sorry, this isn't your Saturday morning cartoon special.
No.
No, they don't make Saturday morning cartoons like that anymore. I make
But
cartoons-
he can draw you your Saturday morning cartoon special on whatever you want.
anything you'd like, definitely.
So come on down, check it out. Come meet Bill Lutz. Come meet all the amazing people. You know, and we're gonna be back at some point
with
with
somebody
somebody
else.
else. We don't know who yet.
Maybe they'll make me come on tomorrow, guys.
You'll just have to stay tuned. Be safe.
Everybody have a great day. Thank
Peace.
you.